I'm still fuming after I confronted my friend Amy about her disturbing obsession with Asian men, and she had the nerve to tell me I'm overreacting. I hadn't seen Amy in years, so when she invited me and our friend Lee over, I thought it would be a great chance to catch up. As soon as we arrived at her house, she greeted us excitedly, and we headed to her room to hang out. That's when I noticed something weird. Her bed was covered in body pillows of Asian anime men. At least 7 of them. Lee and I joked about it, saying she must have a thing for anime guys, and Amy just laughed and said her type was actually Asian men. We all had a good laugh about it, but things took a turn for the worse when we went for a walk in the park. Lee spotted an Asian man in the distance and pointed him out to Amy, asking if he was her type. Amy's response was completely outrageous. She yelled out loud, "Oh my god, yes, an Asian man, I want to fuck him." I was mortified, and I quickly told her that was inappropriate and could be considered borderline sexual harassment, but Amy and Lee just brushed it off, saying men can't be sexually harassed and that I should calm down. We headed back to Amy's house, and things only got weirder. She asked us if we wanted to see her collection of Asian men, and Lee said yes. I had no idea what she meant, but I didn't want to find out. Amy pulled out a binder from under her pillow, and it was full of hundreds of black and white photos of random Asian men. They weren't celebrities or anything, just regular guys. And some of them even looked like they were taken from personal Facebook profiles. Amy and Lee were flipping through the binder like it was no big deal, and I was getting more and more uncomfortable by the minute. That's when I realized I had to say something. I told Amy that her behavior was completely unacceptable, and that collecting photos of random men without their consent was a huge invasion of their privacy. But Amy just shrugged it off, saying I was being too sensitive. That's when I decided to call her out on it. I told her that if she was going to objectify men like that, she should at least have the decency to respect their boundaries. And then I dropped the bombshell. I had been secretly recording our conversation, and I had proof of her harassment. Amy's face turned bright red as I played back the recording of her yelling at the stranger in the park. I told her that I would make sure to share the recording with everyone we know, and that she would have to face the consequences of her actions. For once, Amy was speechless, and I could see the shame in her eyes. I walked out of her house that day, knowing that I had stood up for what was right, and that Amy would never forget the lesson she learned.